What's the difference between a sheep and a goat with Bible reference? What's the difference between a sheep and a goat with Bible reference? In the Bible, there are several references to both sheep and goats, and they are often used symbolically to convey different meanings. Here are some key differences between sheep and goats based on biblical scriptures. Symbolic meaning. Sheep are commonly associated with believers, followers, and those who are obedient to God. In various passages, Jesus is referred to as the Good Shepherd, and his followers are depicted as sheep. Goats, on the other hand, are often associated with those who are rebellious, sinful, or unfaithful. In some passages, they represent those who reject God's teachings and fail to care for others. Judgment and separation. Matthew 25:31-46. This passage describes the final judgment, where Jesus separates the people into two groups, likened to sheep and goats. The sheep represent the righteous who have cared for others and are welcomed into the kingdom of heaven, while the goats represent the unrighteous who have neglected the needs of others and face eternal punishment. Character traits. Sheep are often portrayed as gentle, dependent, and in need of guidance. They rely on the shepherd for protection, provision, and guidance. Followers of Christ are encouraged to be humble and trust in God's guidance. Goats are often seen as more independent, stubborn, and self-reliant. They can symbolize those who rely on their own strength, reject authority, or neglect their responsibilities. Sacrificial symbolism. Sheep were commonly used as sacrificial animals in the Old Testament. They represent Jesus, who is often referred to as the Lamb of God, sacrificed for the sins of humanity. Goats, while goats were also used for sacrifice in some instances, they do not hold the same sacrificial significance as sheep in biblical symbolism. It's important to note that these symbolic representations may vary in different contexts and biblical passages. The interpretations and symbolism of sheep and goats may differ among theologians and scholars, so it's always recommended to refer to specific verses and seek a comprehensive understanding of the surrounding context when studying biblical texts. Thank you for watching and subscribe to get more. Share with friends, co-workers, and family.